Hey friends, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. I have a new story to share with you this week, friends. It is still the season of Easter. We're still celebrating Jesus being alive again, coming back from the dead, and being together with his friends again. But as I shared with you last week, in last week's story, Jesus had something to say to his friends once he came back. And this message made Jesus' friends a little sad and a little confused. Jesus said, "Friends, I've got to go home soon. I'm going home to heaven soon." Jesus was going to get a special place ready for his friends, but he had to go away. And that made his friends a little sad, and they said, "Jesus, we don't want you to go away. We want you to always be here with us." And Jesus said, "That's just it, friends. Even though I'm going away and you won't be able to see me anymore, I will always, forever, be right here with you. I will always be close to you." And Jesus gave his friends these going away presents, these gifts to remind them that he will always, always be close, even when we can't see him. I wanted to share with you another one of those gifts today. Last week we talked about the Bible. This week I want to show you something that you may have seen in church before. You may have seen in our godly playroom, if you can remember what that place looked like. You see, Jesus, on the night before he went to the cross, he shared a very special meal with his friends. In those days, when you shared a meal together, you sat down on the floor around the table, and that's what Jesus and his friends did, and they shared in this beautiful meal together. They ate and they drank, and when the meal was over, Jesus took bread and he said to them, "Whenever you eat this bread, I want you to remember me." And then Jesus took the cup of wine on the table, and Jesus held up the cup and said, "Whenever you drink from this cup, friends, whenever you drink, think of me, remember me." This was a very simple but a very serious gift that God gave his friends. God gave us the gift of remembering every time we eat and drink, of remembering that Jesus is close to our hearts. You may have noticed that every time we come to church, just about every time we come to church together, our priest, Father Zach or Mother Mary, shares in this special meal with us. They'll take bread that looks something like this and break it and make sure that there's a little piece for everyone at church to have a little taste of the bread, to remember that Jesus is close. Wonder why we do that, friends. Wonder why that's so important. You know, this is a great mystery. I wonder if you guys have ever noticed that eating and drinking is a really good time to talk to God. I wonder if your family has a habit of saying something to God, saying a prayer before you eat and drink. I wonder what makes that so special. Well, friends, whenever we eat and drink, whether we are taking communion at church, whether we are by ourselves having a snack, whether we're eating cookies and drinking milk, or having tacos and iced tea. You guys don't drink iced tea. But whatever you eat and drink, you can stop and remember that Jesus is close to us, that Jesus has never left us. that Jesus is always with us. I hope you guys will remember that. Jesus gave us some very special going away presents. I'll tell you about another one of those presents next week, okay, friends? All right. I miss you guys. I hope you're doing well. Hope to see you very soon. We're going to be at church this coming Sunday. Family picnic service. Breakfast tacos, playground afterwards. I hope to see you there. Goodbye, friends.